Hi Leo, my name is Crystal with Salt City Tarot. I will be doing your September 2021 tarot card reading. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, tell your sisters, tell your wife. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. See what's going on for those Leos out there. I've been shuffling these cards like crazy town when I'm doing it on camera so y'all can see, well, at least as much on camera as I can. Alright, y'all. I hope you had a great month of August. God, I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. I'm just like, what? It's crazy. I don't want snow. I live where it snows like half the year, so. Alright, show me what's going on with good old Leo. Leo. What's going on with that Leo, baby? Let's take a look. Leo. Let's see. Oh, girl. Y'all. Okay. Got the Hanged Man. Got the Hanged Man, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. He's just chilling. Chilling because it's thrilling. He's just hanging out there, right? He's got a bright idea. He doesn't really, I'm not really going to go anywhere with it right now. He's thinking about it. He's on the fence. He's not quite there yet. Could also be the energy of Virgo. So he's just kind of chilling. So let's take a look. I want to do a follow-up card because I want to know what's going on with this Hanged Man. What's up with the Hanged Man? Show me one card. Clarify, please. Hanged Man for Leo, September 2021. What's going on with the Hanged Man? So, some of you guys want to move on to something new. Got the Three of Wands there, waiting for your ships to come in. I think you guys got this last month, to be honest. But you're waiting for your ships to come in. Some of you guys might be like, done. You might be over it. Like, I'm tired of waiting for my ships to come in. But some of you guys are just chilling. You're patiently waiting. You have an idea about something, but you haven't quite moved forward with it yet. And that could be, to just take this wand because you got these other wands behind you. Choose this one, move forward, and you're good to go. But, you're just watching. You want to see what ships are coming in. See where you're going. This could be in regards to friends, family, a new job, a new passion. It could be in regards to a new person, a new direction in your life. So yeah, however it resonates with you. My dog's sleeping right here, and she's got her eyes open. It's so freaking creepy. It's the creepiest thing. Like, I want to show you guys, but I also don't want to, like, try to close her eye, but she opened it back up. Okay, so what I have in the heart of the reading is the Ace of Wands. So somebody might offer you a passionate new beginning. You might want to offer that to someone else. Somebody might be coming back to offer you a passionate new beginning. Hang on just a second. I'm going to do a follow-up card on it as well. But this could be like a new job, a new direction in anything, like a new hobby. Let's take a look, shall we? What do we got? The Ace of Wands for Leo, September 2020-21. Oh, I got the Ace of Wands. Give me more information, please. Queen of Pentacles. This woman is sitting here like, there's this passion. You guys are gonna offer something to someone somewhere. You might be offering a job. You might be offering some kind of passionate situation, but it does have some emotional value to it because there's that water there at the bottom. The reason I say that is because we've got this old wonderful human here, the Queen of Pentacles. She's one of my faves because she takes her time. Like, this also reminds me of the Hanged Man because he's chilling. See how they're both like just they're both like, he's chilling here, he's thinking about what he's thinking about. He's like, I want to make a move in a direction, but I don't know when, where, how. But I'm going to sit and think about it for a while and kind of see where I go. This lady, same thing. She's sitting there, she's looking at that pentacle, because this is like something that it's either a job or like in some kind of abundance, or an abundance of like, it could be anything that creates happiness in your life. It could also have to do with love. It just depends. It also could have to do with an earth sign person, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person. But it also could just be like very almost kind of empressy kind of energy as well. It's like you're looking at like the possibilities of like what could be. And, you know, you're kind of just like marinating on that here and just kind of thinking about it. Same as her. She's not doing anything with it right now. She's just looking at it. It's almost like, imagine, like, see that it's almost like looking into like a crystal ball and being like, what would that look like? You know, you're not going anywhere with it. You're marinating on it like he is here, just like taking the time that you need to be able to kind of figure that out. And then, you know, and you're thinking about, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, and, you know, you're just kind of taking things a little bit slower this month. But you're not having a bad month, man. It's actually looking pretty cool. Again, what was crossing, so we have this card. Okay. And what was crossing, it's this. Okay, so that's the Four of Wands. And then I wanted to say that if you're familiar with tarot, like, this energy here, he's sitting here, he's taking a time out, he's like meditating, he's doing what he needs to do. He's healing, you know, he's doing what he needs to do in order to kind of get himself in more alignment with what's going on right now in his life. But he also, you know, has thoughts and stuff of like soulmate energy, of like being happy, like see if you look real close. Like being happy with a partner. You could also be like reminiscing about like a situation with a previous partner, or you know, with this offer coming in, you could also be thinking about, you know, energy with, you know, like a new partner, or you know, making an offer to a previous partner in regards to that. But if you look at the Ace of Wands, it's quite phallic. And so it's known as like one of the phallic, well, it is the most phallic card in tarot. But, you know, he's sitting here and he's thinking on that. So it's largely, you know, likely going to be like a new offer to someone, because this is something like, hey, take this energy here. So we'll see though, because we're not quite finished with it. And then, you know, the man marinating and thinking about something. So let's go ahead and see. Some of you guys could be, I don't get a lot of past energy, except for we've got the Emperor here, in your recent past. And the Emperor is, I believe it is Aries energy. So that's there. There's not really anything but his energy here. So let's see. And it can, I think it could be Scorpio or Aries, but I am not 100% sure because I've heard it both ways. So I've always known it to be Aries energy, but in a few tarot readers that I watch also identify it with Scorpio energy. So however that resonates. So let's see why we have the Emperor here for Leo. September, woof, this just jumped right out. So I've got this card, the King of Swords, for the follow-up in regards to that. However, I want to do one more card because I need to get a full story. When it's like a person card, like it's kind of hard to like know, like, oh, this is something. Okay. You know what I mean? So why do we have the Knight of Swords, and why do we have the, with the Emperor in the recent past? For Leo, it's September 2021. Because there's a person in the past, for sure. There's just this person chilling. Why do we have the Knight of Swords, and why do we have the Emperor? Please show me. Let's take a look. Okay. So you guys could have, because it's in the recent past, it's not in the future. You could have been waiting on, because this is the situation. Let me show you. So you could have been waiting on a message from, I'm just going to say it's an Aries. If it's a Scorpio, then leave me a message and let me know how that resonates with you. It could be Scorpio or Aries, let's just see. Because I want to make sure that I'm identifying it as, you guys may have heard it from, like, if we both watch certain tarot readers, when they identify it that way. So you could be waiting on a message coming in. Sorry, I have the hardest time putting it in the order in which I've pulled it. So coming in from this person, okay? Aries, Scorpio energy. See, this person is coming in and they're racing in with a message. But the thing is that this is the weirdest fucking combination, okay? Tell me how the hell this resonates, okay? This guy, he likes to race in with messages, and he's like, hey, I gotta tell you this thing. I need to bring up this information. It's almost like, I think it's Eight of Wands. I have the energy as well, where it's like they race in and like it's like, here's a message, here's a situation. Fast, swift communication, right? Only this card, the Knight of Pentacles, this guy, he's just like the slow moving energy. The horse's feet aren't even off the ground. See how this horse's feet are just like hauling ass? Like he can't run any faster because he'd be like this. look at his legs. Like how much faster could they depict this horse as running, right? You can't go any faster. He'd be like literally flying like over. So this guy is hauling ass with a message. This guy's coming with a message. But what's he doing with it? He's holding on to it. He's doing the same thing as this chick's doing right here. Like literally. They're sitting there like, oh, here I am. Thinking about it. Looking at it. Dissecting it. Kind of like, how do I feel about that? Do I want to offer my phallic Ace of Wands? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just sit and fantasize about it. Here. Take some time out. So the thing with this guy, though, is that... Wait, that was the wrong card. Gotta grab it in the position that it's in. Okay. So this instead, though, this guy's just chilling. He's not running in, doing this thing. He's sitting here like, not even going the right direction. Like, what? Where are you going, bro? He's not even going the right way. Instead of rushing in with a message, right, to you, because he's in your recent past, he's just sitting here like, well, I don't know. I'm just going to wait. Just going to hold on to this idea and not really do anything with it. So it's conflicting energy, right? Moral of the story. It's like two extreme opposites. Some of you guys were waiting on this swift energy coming in. Like you were waiting to see the horse, like with its legs, like, woo, I'm coming to tell you stuff. And like, it just never happened. Instead, like there was like conflicting messages, conflicting energy, conflicting feelings, conflicting, you know, he's going the opposite way. Woo. This is all the energy of this one dude right here, right? You running with a message, or you could just sit there and, I don't know. So there's that, however that resonates, y'all. Alright, so let me move on from that, because that's just like, we'll find out. I'm going to pull an oracle card about it right this minute. Hopefully this isn't going to be a long reading. When there's people, though, it's just kind of like, what? What? You don't have a ton of people, though, other than a couple, like the Hanged Man. You have another one. I'll talk to you guys about it in a minute. I guess the Queen The Queen's not just like, I don't know. The Emperor's kind of like, you gotta kind of clarify. What's going on with the Emperor, with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Knight of Swords for Leo's recent past? Show me one card. Show me. September 2021, please show me. Sorry, I channel, and I like heard stuff, but then I couldn't make any fucking sense of it, so maybe that also might resonate. Okay, so invocation, ceremony. So I'm just gonna leave that as that is. However that resonates for you guys, we're just gonna leave it like that. Confusing energy. Well, this is a very confusing energy, and it's heavy. So we're going to leave that there for now. So we've got a lot more going on here, that's why. So we have got at the pit of the stomach, at the under root of the reading, right? It hasn't blossomed, you haven't really quite discussed it, you're not even really doing anything with it right now. The reason I looked over there is because we have this, like, the 3, it's the 3 of Wands. So here's the 2 of Wands. Okay. So here he is. He's looking at the world. He's like, I have the world in my hands. Literally, I have all of this emotion out here. You know, I've got my wand, my passionate wand, and I'm just gonna, like, you have this guy chained up in the back. See how that's just, like, chained up there? You're like, yeah, that's a passionate thing, but that's just like, I gotta keep that chained up in the past, right, behind me, because I don't want to hold on to it for whatever reason, because I've decided to hold on to this other wand. My dog's gonna start whooping. She's dreaming. You know how dogs go whoop whoop whoop. Oh, if you hear that, that's her. She's freaking me out right now. She's dreaming. But yeah, you are, you know. You could also be dreaming, just like my dog, because this is like almost like the dreamy deck, or the dreamy card. You know, because you're setting out, like, here I am, like, I can make any decision. It's almost like it's like a brand new start, a brand new fresh feeling, fresh beginning. And it's just in the seed form right now. It hasn't quite, like, sprout yet. It hasn't quite, you know, come to fruition. But it's something that's, like, in the pit of your stomach. And then here we are again, like I said earlier, you know, where you've got an idea and you're kind of, like, looking at that, waiting for your ships to come in. So you guys have got some good stuff coming in. My dog might freak out. Hang on just a second. Come here. Come on. She's just, like, kind of distracting me, so I figured I might just put her in my lap. She's been dreaming. Sorry, honey. And she's been, like, kicking my leg, and it's a little distracting, so I just want to make sure. Baby. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Now, in the position of what we're thinking about is the Hierophant. Okay, this is what's on the mind. You might not be speaking about it, but it's something that you're thinking about, okay? So this could be Taurus energy. Signing paperwork, things like that, going back to school, trying something new, things of that nature. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull a follow-up to that too. Some of these cards I just always have to pull follow-ups for. Show me why we have got the Hierophant here. For Leo, September 2021. Such an interesting card. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Alright, like being left out in the cold, like it can also, essentially it just indicates like sometimes lack, like it's a really interesting reading, like, or, again, it's a really interesting energy, because the Hierophant is all about, like, am I going to go back to school? Am I going to try something different? Am I going to get a different job? Am I going to, you know, something where you'll be signing paperwork, things like that. Part of you feels like you're going to be out in the cold, though, if you change something at all. Like, if you change any kind of, like, dynamic in your life. If you sign papers, if you move in with a partner, if you leave your job, or if you get married. This can also definitely be the card of marriage, so just putting that out there. Let's take it however it resonates. So what is going on with the Five of Pentacles? And then the Hierophant. Show me one card. Hierophant, Five of Pentacles. What do we have that energy for Leo? Give me one more clarifying card. You've worked really hard for something with the Chloe. You've worked really hard with the Eight of Pentacles here. You might not want to give up your autonomy for some reason. Like, you might not, it doesn't even specifically have to be signing papers, but you might feel like anything in regards to a commitment of any kind. That's a commitment to a lease. It's a commitment to a new job. It's a commitment to, like, you know, whatever it would be, right? But you might feel like a little worried about it because you've worked really hard for where you are, and you don't want, you feel like if for whatever reason, like, you take on that Hierophant energy, that you could be left out in the cold, And you're like, I've already worked really hard for this, so why would I want to put myself out in the cold? That's just a thought process. It doesn't have to actually be even reality. Like, Libra had kind of a similar energy. Different cards, similar energy. Hi, Bubby. You gonna run around? Alright. Okay, so now in the position of how people see you. She was like, leave me alone, I was asleep. We go over there, please, and lay down. Love you. Okay. In the position of how people see you is the moon. Alright. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry. And with the moon energy, it is the energy of, it could be a Pisces person, but if it's how the energy of how people see you, you're just reflecting on yourself. You're going inside. You're like, this could be a bit of an emotional situation for you because we've got the water there. She's like, okay. But yeah, I mean, with the moon energy, it's reflecting on things in the past and things of that nature. So you're taking some time to go inside of yourself and kind of work through some shit, which also might be some of the reason why you're kind of struggling with this energy as well. Okay. Like, some of you guys might be thinking about going back to a previous partner. Could have to do with this person in this situation. It's all jumble-fucked. But, like, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Because there's no, like, even with this offer, it's not like, so it's not representing the past. And I don't show any cards that are. And so it's not, nothing of this is representing the past. This is representing the thought process of the past. But there's no action happening in regards to the past. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? So, let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. Alright. So now, in the near future, we've got the Knight of Wands. Alright, so this guy is racing in. He's got, you know, his wand with him. He's got a message. Not quite like this guy. This horse's feet are all, like, what is he doing? This horse is drunk. This horse has going with intention. See how his legs are just like... Anyway, that doesn't really matter. But, like, with the Knight of Wands, he's racing forward with some kind of passionate, like, it could be also, like, a younger fire sign person. That's happening as well. But he's racing forward in regards to, you know, you have this guy here. This guy's actually, instead of thinking about it, this guy's actually going to, like, he's off to, you know, he's off to offer that. And this could be fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And so, or it could be you. It just depends on however that resonates. I'm going to pull a clarifying card because it's a person. So we never know what the person's doing until we find out, right? So what's going on with this Knight of Wands? Show me why we have the Knight of Wands for Leo. Some of you guys might be going back to your past now that I look at this card. Because you see how this guy, he's here, and then the past, this guy's in the opposite direction. So when I'm looking down at it, it looks like he's chasing this guy, right? Who's supposed to be coming in with a message, but they never did because they were sitting on their ass with this as well. So, but if you end up going back to someone, you have a passionate message, things like that, then that could be a situation. But let's go ahead and look into it. What's going on with the Knight of Wands for Leo, September 2021? Your energy is pretty good, to be honest. Well, we have we have the Six of Wands, okay? So whatever is going on, like, wherever you're racing to, like, you're going to be, whatever you're racing to offer something, you might feel quite resilient in regards to it, like you've overcome something or you've succeeded about something. You might also feel like you've overcome or succeeded a situation from the past, as well. So I'm going to pull, sometimes I don't pull, but like 2-3 oracle cards, but this reading I'm just like, there's so many reasons why there needs to be clarifiers. You guys got some people up in here. Show me what's going on with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands for Leo, September 2021. For their future. What's going on for the Leo? Future. Some of you guys might be doing something for work, like something extra for work. Some of you guys might be traveling for work. So, or something that you're passionate about. Some kind of a passion in September. Okay, so the oracle card that we got is blessings in regards to this Knight of Wands, and then this guy who's like just triumphant, like he's like, hell yeah, like I've overcome something. So that's amazing. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for, I'm going to be doing mid-months for y'all too, for everybody. So we'll get some more information when that happens as well. Also, if you want your personal reading, leave a message and let me know. You can also email me at saltcitytarotreadings@gmail.com. But let's go ahead and finish the reading up. I feel like some of you guys are like, I don't know what's going on. I need to have more of a specific in regards to this. Because you guys are going to feel, the month of September is not that bad. Nothing terrible is happening. But you might feel, you're going to feel really good over a situation. You're going to have a passionate beginning. You're going to be offering a passionate beginning. You're working your ass off. You're going to be in your head a little bit about things. You're going to be thinking about things a lot. But you're going to be having a good time, like, doing it. Oh, sorry, my legs are so crampy. So, and then with the moon, you know, you're in your head. You're, like, taking your time to, like, process things. But you're also, like, you're not miserable. So, how people see you is judgment. So you're not really taking a lot of shit in the month of September. You're taking the time to kind of like weed out what you do and do not want. And so that's kind of what I'm getting from that. And I think that just the people in your life will see that as well. Like you're putting off that energy. For a fire sign, like you guys are pretty good at putting off that energy anyway. You're just like, don't get up in my business if I'm I don't want you there, like, don't bother me, like, don't fuck with me. You know, like, this is how it is, this is how it's going to be. And I don't want any of that, like, any of whatever, you know. You just don't really deal with people that are going to be asses to you, especially this month of September. So what's going on in your hopes and fears? So with the Five of Swords, you might feel like you have overcome something, which, again, this is what this energy is saying as well, right? And your hopes and fears, you know, nobody would fear that they don't overcome something, so I would have to say that maybe you might digress and go back to something, into, like, a thought pattern, or a way of, like, you know, approaching your life, or a way of, you know, like, going back to something that you've already overcome. So see how he's overcome this battle? You know, not many people are gonna say, oh, I fear that I I hope that I don't overcome this battle, you know, like, why would, unless you're self-sabotaging, you know. But we could all be that way in some regard as well, so let's take that however that resonates. I'm gonna pull one follow-up to that, and then we're just about wrapped up. My Leos. Alright, why do we have the Five of Swords? Five of Swords. For Leo, their hopes and fears. I just want to do a little clarifier. Whoosh. Okay, use your intuition, y'all. Like, your intuition's already coming out with the moon there, but when the hopes and fears, you're, like, really fucking worried that you're not gonna, like, you're gonna, like, make a decision in September, and it's gonna be the wrong decision, and, like, you're gonna, like, you're gonna, like, be out in the cold and, like, digress, and it's gonna fuck up, like, all the hard work and effort that you've put into something. I'm just gonna say it, because that's exactly what this High Priestess is all about. She's also the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Okay. So that's in your hopes and fears. Your outcome card is going to be the Ace of Cups. So you might be thinking about offering your cup to someone. You might, hopefully that's not, you know, if you use your intuition and you go, you know, wherever you go, like, you might be afraid that you might be like, out in the cold, or, like, you might make a decision in regards to something from the past, and you might, like, use your intuition and say, okay, I'm gonna take a chance back with something from the past. But you're really, really in your head about it, because of why? Because we've got this. We've got the moon. You're taking that time out, okay, to, like, reflect. Whenever you see the moon, it's always going to be intuition, and using that intuition. And if there's water, there's definitely emotion around it. If you have the High Priestess, same thing. Some kind of, like, union that, like, made you feel like you were out in the cold, or you feel like if you do that, it'll leave you out in the cold. It depends, you know, this is in your mind, so this could be present tense, past tense. And then a lot of hard work and effort that you've put into something. Sorry, y'all. So, again, however it resonates. But at the end of the day, this is your reading, so you may be thinking about offering your cup to someone. And so that's the outcome card. Obviously, I don't want to just, like, be like, yeah, have a good month of September. So we'll do one follow-up in regards to what's going on with this Ace of Cups. Show me how you do that trick. show me how you do that trick. Some of you guys might be listening to a lot of Cure. I'm just kidding. Alright. Ace of Cups. What do we have? Ace of Cups for Leo. But you guys have good energy, though. Nothing's, like, crazy. You're in your head a little bit, but you're doing it because you need to. You need to work on your intuition and stuff. Because you're just doing that. That's what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing. Alright, Ace of Cups, why? Alright, it stopped. Okay, alright. Okay, so we've got... Remember how I was like, we don't have the Nine of Swords or anything? I think I said that earlier. Maybe not. Maybe that was for a different reading. Either way, we've got the Nine of Swords. So you're like wanting to offer something. Somebody could offer this to you. I just feel like it's your reading, it's your outcome. It would probably be you, but again, however it resonates. So you're wanting to offer this cup. There's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry about it. Or somebody's going to offer it to you, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry about it. So let's figure out why. Sorry, I'm just looking at the card. I probably should tell you guys. I'm just trying to channel and see, because I don't hear a lot of anything. I'm not getting a lot of anything coming in. You might be thinking about flowers. Like flowers. Somebody might give you flowers and it might just put you into like a whole rewind of like something. I feel like this might be past energy. Let me see. Why do we have the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Cups for Leo, September 2021? Okay. So we've got vigilance. Okay, so there might be like some kind of an energy in regards to that. I'm going to pull an additional tarot card as well. Why do we have the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Cups for Leo for the month of September? Please show me. What's the outcome? Please show me. Okay. You guys might be dealing with a Sagittarius. For those of you guys who are, because this is why. We've got the, what's her name? High Priestess here. And your hopes and fears, right? So if you were dealing with a Sagittarius, straight up a fear. A Sagittarius could come in and be the one who offers you this. Gives you a ton of anxiety. Tower is also Sagittarius. It also could be Scorpio energy. This is the structure of something is like completely, you also could be worried that like the structure of something could fall completely like to pieces and totally fuck up whatever you've been working on. Okay. If you offer this cup. Okay. This doesn't have to be like terrible energy. And with it, as I'm looking, if it's not a Sagittarius specifically, then largely it could be that like you're wanting to offer a cup or somebody else tries to offer their cup and it just totally fucks up the whole structure, puts you into like this anxious shitty feeling, okay, where you're just like stressed out. Vigilance is here. I want to know one more follow-up card in regards to why do we have the Tower card, why do we have the Nine of Swords, and why do we have the Ace of Cups? Please show me. For Leo, September 2021. Because everything else looks great. I feel like a lot of this is mental energy as well. Like, I feel like you're like in your own way a lot about things, but that's good because you should be using your intuition and you should be like making sure that you're looking after yourself the best that you can and like, you know, go the directions that you want to go because you want to go that direction, not because you feel pressured to go in any direction. And don't stress yourself out about it either. Okay? Because your energy is great. The energy for the reading is really good. There's just some stress about certain aspects of it. So let's see. Why do we have Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Tower, please, for Leo? Over the Two of Cups. You guys, somebody's wanting to, I think some of you guys, it might even be very few of you guys, couple of scenarios, okay? And this has got to be in the right order. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. So some of you guys might want to offer a cup. You're stressing out about it. Tower moment happens, okay? So total rebuild, totally rebuilding a structure. All right. And then you have the Two of Cups here. So this is a soul union with another person. And then, you know, you're off to do the thing. So however that resonates with you guys, I'm going to pull one more oracle card. Sorry, I'm just doing all the clarifiers. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on if the energy is like straightforward or if it's fucky. This is a little bit of a fucky energy. Why? We have the Ace of Cups and Tower, Swords, Two of Cups. Oh, please show me one card. Please show me one card. Okay. So we've got the focus card. Okay. So vigilant, focus. So you, like whatever is happening, take those two words, stone, people, and crystals. Like that's, I don't pay too much attention to those, to be honest. I just pay attention to the energy here at the bottom. Okay. So like this is focus. This is vigilance. Okay. So however that resonates with you guys, you guys are badasses, Leo. You've got whatever. Be sure that you look after your intuition in the month of September, because that's really seriously coming out in a lot of different cards here, as we've already gone over. And, you know, take the time that you need to rest and kind of be in your head and, like, do what you need to do to heal, like you are here. And, let's see. Yeah. And then, you know, like wait for your ships to come in if that's what you want to do. But don't be in a hurry or a rush at any point in time. You know, there's a lot of marinating on things, thinking about things. There's a lot of not really moving around energy until you get to, you know, this Knight of Wands that starts hauling ass, right? Or this guy here. So some movement will happen, but it's not going to be you're not going to be making a lot of, like, fast decisions. You're going to be very calm and calculated and careful in regards to how you approach things this month. So anyway, guys, that's your reading. I love you guys so much. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful September. And, yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, yeah, let me know if you want a reading. That's all. Have a great month. Bye.